This is the Enchantress, aka Honey Tea, also known as Yen's the Star. And just plain old Yen. You're gonna see people passing by, but it's okay. At least you got a little difference in visuality. But anyway, the title of this video is Shiloh Sanders is Not to Be Bullied. Now, I've been, making videos about the dream that envision and message of warning that God gave me, Deion, over 25 years ago. And so, I've been following the news. And one of the things that's really been amazing to watch is Shiloh. I did Shiloh's natal chart some months back, me and my firstborn son. And I was trying to figure out why, based on his chart, it seems as if Shiloh is misplaced in this whole scenario watching Deion, his family. And if anybody knows anything about natal charts, you know that the most important aspects in your chart in this time is fixed stars. And Shiloh's chart is not reflecting how he's being placed in all of the family exposure. I can say this. Two things I can say about Shiloh. 3. He has a lovely aura. Number 1. 2. He's going to tell you how he feels. 3. He cannot be bullied. I just knew that right off the rip, okay? So when I went into his chart, I wasn't surprised. Now, one aspect I want to speak of is his Fomalhaut being in Pisces and him having an Aries moon. I'm sorry, he's the type of energy that is in a particular scenario. If you're not willing to be, if you're the type of person that can take position and guide people and show people the error of their ways, but there's a pocket of you, I don't care how small that pocket is, if you entreat him and you become personal with him, his energy is not going to allow you to operate in that tiny little pocket, not even for 2 seconds. He's going to challenge you. He doesn't care if it's his mother. He doesn't care if it's his dad. He wouldn't even care if it was me. That's what I do know about Shiloh without knowing him personally. I remember I saw a video and his mother posted it, I believe, because I've never been to his IG page, so it must be his mom. And he asked her, why does she use filters? Why can't she just be herself? And she posted that because she was too focused on the filterish aspect that she didn't think, excuse me, at least I interpreted, that she didn't value or thought that what he said in that tiny few little smidget of the clip, that it really had that much value. But it really did, because it rang out, and that's the only thing I remember besides her presenting her countenance. That's it. And so I was like, I see you, Shiloh. So now I'm looking and I see that he's here, he's not here. He's here, he's not here. Other children are visible consistently. And I heard somewhere that he didn't get to play in a championship game. Now, he kind of reminds me of myself. And I'm going to tell you why. I don't give a damn about what anyone says or anyone's position. When I'm fixed on something and it's just part of my nature to carry this thing out, I don't care what you look like or what your position is or what you present to me. If I'm to do or say something, I'm going to do it. And if it causes me to be reprimanded or disciplined in your eyesight, then that's just what that is. So I know that about Shiloh. And if I could step in and just say this, I believe that he's one to be more understood. I believe that in the long run, even though he seems to be rebellious or tends to do things that maybe his dad doesn't design or has not put in a blueprint for his life, that he's choosing to do some of those things. And he's choosing to do some of those things because he's figuring his way out. He's only 20 years old. And if I could say anything to Deion, I would tell him to listen to Shiloh more. To really just listen to him. I didn't say accept what he said, but just to hear him out. And not just for 5 minutes and be like, okay, I'm done because this is foolishness to me. Commit to hear him out. For a month. For 30 days. Say, you know what? I'm going to take in and listen to what Shiloh says. I guarantee you with Deion's genius and what he does, I think he would get a better understanding. Because I think at this point it's just more reactionary. So Shiloh, I'm over here in the gap rooting for you, buddy. Yeah, I'm rooting for you. So I'm going to be following him more. I'm going to expound more on his natal chart, but I'm just not going to do it right now. But Shiloh, I see you. You got that fixed star Tomahawk on your Pisces. And you got a Aries moon. Your mind and your thought process is not one to be fucked with. I do understand that. And so that's all I got to say. Gotta go.